Some of the calmest people around money aren't the wealthiest people you know. They aren't the ones with the highest salaries or the biggest houses. They aren't the people driving luxury cars or vacationing in five-star resorts. In fact, if you looked at their bank accounts on paper, you might not be impressed at all. Their power doesn't come from a number on a screen. It comes from something far more durable: understanding. They're the ones who understand how interest actually works, both the kind that helps them and the kind that hurts them. They know that compound interest can turn small, consistent savings into real wealth over time, but only if you start early and stay patient. They also know that credit card debt compounds the same way, just in the wrong direction. That $50 dinner, if left unpaid on a high-rate card, can quietly grow into $200 of regret. Calm people know this before it happens. They don't panic after the fact because they never walked into the trap blind. They understand how taxes impact different types of income. They know the difference between marginal and effective tax rates. They know that a bonus might push a small portion of their income into a higher bracket, not all of it, as many fear. They understand that long-term capital gains are treated differently than short-term, and that tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA aren't just jargon. They're tools. Real tools, available to almost anyone with a job and a willingness to learn. While others dread tax season, these calm individuals see it as just another math problem. Unpleasant? Maybe. Mysteriously terrifying? No. They understand what a credit score actually measures and what it doesn't. They know it's not a reflection of your character, your work ethic, or your potential. It's simply a measure of how reliably you've repaid debt in the past. That's it. They don't obsess over every 3-point dip. They don't cancel old cards out of some misguided sense of cleanliness. They know how utilization works. They know that paying on time and keeping balances low is 90% of the game. The rest is noise. And here's the other side of that coin. Some of the most anxious, stressed people around money are earning perfectly good salaries. Sometimes even great salaries. They bring home $80,000, $120,000, $200,000 a year, yet they lie awake at night worrying about money. They check their accounts with dread. They avoid opening bills. They swipe their card and hope for the best. They have no clear idea where it goes each month. They have no grasp of the basics, no simple budget, no automatic savings, no sense of what they truly spend on groceries versus takeout versus subscriptions they forgot about 5 months ago. They have no framework for making decisions without fear. So every choice feels like a gamble. Every unexpected expense feels like a crisis. Financial confidence isn't a bank balance. It's not a salary number. You can have $1 million and still feel broke if you don't understand your own money. You can make $50,000 and feel genuinely secure if you do. Confidence is a skill, a learnable, buildable set of knowledge. It comes from understanding a handful of core concepts: compound interest, both how to earn it and how to avoid paying it; the difference between good debt, a mortgage, a student loan for a practical degree, and bad debt, credit card balances, payday loans, financed luxury goods you didn't need; how to read a basic bank or credit card statement without your eyes glazing over; what your actual tax bracket means for your paycheck, and why a raise won't make you lose money to taxes despite what internet commenters claim; and the power of paying yourself first, automating savings before you ever have a chance to spend. Not from hitting some magic number in your savings account. Not from winning the lottery. Not from waiting for permission, or a promotion, or the right time to start learning. The magic number doesn't exist. The only number that matters is the one you understand. So here's the practical takeaway. Learn one of these concepts this week. Just one. Not everything. Not a whole financial plan. One small, concrete thing. Maybe today you learn what an ETF actually is versus a mutual fund. Maybe tomorrow you look up how much interest you paid on your credit card last month. A 5-minute exercise that could change your behavior forever. Maybe this week you finally understand what vesting means for your 401k match. Just one concept. That small upgrade in understanding will do more for your financial peace of mind than a raise ever could. Because a raise without understanding just becomes more expensive confusion. More money without a framework is like giving someone a faster car without teaching them to steer. You don't end up richer. You just end up crashing at a higher speed. Knowledge first. The rest follows. Not the other way around. And the beautiful thing about knowledge? Once you have it, no one can take it from you. It doesn't disappear in a market crash. It doesn't get stolen. It doesn't get spent. It sits in your mind, quietly working for you every single day. That's the real security. That's the real wealth. And it's available to anyone willing to spend an hour this week learning something new about how money actually works.